I've had enormous sleep issues my entire life. And in the past couple of weeks, I found something out. I've been experimenting with it. And now I realize that I actually don't have sleep issues because I'm sleeping better than I ever have. Disclaimer, this is only applying to me. I'm going to tell you what happened and what I learned, and I am in no way saying that this is the thing that works for everybody, but I feel like it's an important thing to share. I was having a conversation with my mom a couple of weeks ago, and I can't remember what we were talking about, but while we were talking, it flew out of my mouth that I get deep sleep usually around 4, 5, 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. And as it came out of my mouth, I literally heard it and stopped talking. And I was like, wait a minute. I wonder if I'm on the wrong sleep schedule. I have tried multiple sleep schedules for years, and the last few years I've been like getting up early because technically I do sleep better when I make myself get up early, but there was still this crucial piece missing from my sleep where I wasn't getting very deep sleep and I was waking up a lot, usually after every sleep cycle. And sometimes it was just, I had terrible insomnia. And I also noticed the last few years I haven't been dreaming as much as I used to. So I ended up talking to one of my friends about it, and I was like, I think I'm on the wrong sleep schedule, and it feels like I should be sleeping later. And she was like, this is funny because she's autistic. She said, when I was in a place where I didn't have to set my schedule, I slept from like 2 a.m. to 10 a.m., and it was definitely the best. And there was another friend of mine who is autistic and ADHD, and she's like, oh, yeah, there's been some big research on the fact that 2 a.m. to 10 a.m. is more of the rhythm for people that have ADHD. Then I talked to another friend who's ADHD. I think she's ADHD, but she is definitely diagnosed ADHD. And she's like, oh my God, yeah, I can think back to this one time in my life and I slept from 2 to 10. Then I start to go down and do some research on it. And it's a thing, and it's called delayed sleep phase syndrome. It's where you don't get tired until after midnight and you tend to sleep a little bit later. Because of this, it's really only a syndrome when you have to fit into regular daily life and you have to get up at 6 or 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning. That's why you get tired and just walk through the world like a zombie for several years, like I have. In a fortunate situation right now in my life where I don't have anything that I need to be up early for. And so I just was like, let me just try this and see what works. Within a couple of days, and it's been just a little over 2 weeks now, I can tell you that I'm getting the best sleep of my life. I'm dreaming again. Even if I still wake up, the quality of sleep is deeper and it's better, and I'm not tired during the day. And the thing that's making a lot of the difference is I finally got it into my head, oh, okay, 1 or 2 is my bedtime. At night, when I would normally be winding down, I can be doing stuff because now my wind down time doesn't have to start until midnight or 1. And I'm so tired. The problem is I always was trying to get to bed at like 10 o'clock, and I would wonder why I wasn't tired and why I seemed to have this burst of energy around 10:30. I would just sit there and just toss and turn and just feel like I could never get to sleep. But now when I'm like, I've got it in my head, my bedtime is 2 a.m. I mean, I just get in bed and I just pass out. Like I don't have any sleeping issues. This is just, another way that we don't fit into mainstream society. But now that I know this, no matter what I do from this point forward, it will just have to fit into the schedule. Like no matter what I do, I'm just like, okay, I'm not going to be getting up at 6 a.m. anymore because for years, I've been getting up right before my body wanted to go into deep sleep. And I'm realizing it's probably made my cortisol levels high, probably messed up my hormones. Like it just, I, I'm thinking about all the damage that's been done just from having this crap sleep for, oh, since the beginning. It's another thing where it turns out that nothing's actually wrong with me, but it's just the world. Like the world is what's wrong. Like if I, yeah.